This girl never expected that just by looking at the sleeping boy in front of her, her heart would start racing on its own. The next second, Komi carefully reached out her hand and interlocked her fingers with his. It turned out Tadano had caught a cold and a high fever today, but to keep his family from worrying during their trip, he forced himself to say he was fine and collapsed onto the bed the next moment. When Tadano checked his temperature, he found his fever had already reached 39.2 degrees. The non-stop coughing and the heavy, dizzy feeling brought tears to his eyes. He even started hearing hallucinations. He wanted to drink some water first, but found only an empty bottle beside the bed. Tadano tried to call a friend for help, but in his dazed state, before he even dialed Nagini's number, he pressed the phone to his ear. Because of a mishap, he accidentally called Komi instead.
Hello, Najimi? I'm actually really sick right now. Komi?
Tadano panicked and sat up immediately, telling Komi not to mind what he said, and insisting he was fine. After hanging up, Tadano dialed Nagini again, then lay back down to rest. He didn't know how much time had passed when the doorbell rang. With his high fever, Tadano barely stayed conscious as he walked to the entrance and opened the door.
Thanks for coming, Naji. Huh? Komi? No, but I don't want to give this to you.
At this moment, Komi had no romantic thoughts, only gentle concern for someone who was sick. Komi opened the thermos she brought and carefully poured out the steaming liquid. It was warm ginger brown sugar tea to help dispel cold and induce sweating. Then Komi politely asked to borrow the kitchen. She had brought ingredients and planned to make Tadano a bowl of nutritious porridge. She wasn't his girlfriend, yet she acted even more caring than one. After the porridge was done, Komi brought it up and gently asked Tadano if he had an appetite. Then she softly blew on the spoonful to cool it.
Wait a minute! I can feed myself.
Only then did Komi realize what she was doing, and her entire face turned bright red. After Tadano finished everything, Komi took the initiative to wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. Tadano continued resting in bed. By the time Komi finished tidying up, Tadano was already fast asleep. Komi tiptoed to his bedside and gently pulled the blanket over him. Seeing one of his hands still outside the covers, Komi shyly reached out her own hand.
Hello, Tadano. Are you still alive? Hey, Komi, you're here too? Huh? You're not here? Komi, your head's gonna fall off.